Alright, here we go. This is our trail down. North Country Trail. And look at the lake. Goodness. Looking down, looks like we got some waves, but not too bad. We were fighting the waves yesterday. But there's the trail down. Here we go. Well, here's my modified wheelchair. It's used as a bucket holder at the moment. Let's get our material out of there. Look how black that sand is. Holy cow. And if you look down the beach, there's just a ring of black sand that goes down the beach. That's what we're using. We're processing it into the high banker and heading it down the high banker. And then everything that goes from the high banker into that punch plate. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but anyway, that's some punch plates, probably about 3/16. All the material that's bigger than 3/16 gets caught there, and we just kind of swipe it off once in a while and check for nuggets. And then we've got the V-mat, and it's filling up with gold. And then down into the miner's moss, we got everything dropping down into a sluice. And from there, it heads on down. We've been catching some of it in the pan just to sample to make sure we're not running too fast and blowing some of our gold away. Now our bucket full of gravel and sand and everything. We've got it set here for the pump, and then out in the water. We come out here about 20 feet, and we got a little valve down here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's got we got a little T down there, and our foot valve sticks up off the ground, so that way we don't have to worry about whether or not we're sucking in sand and clogging up our nozzle. And there's all of our help. They're not over there by the machine. Well, that's our setup. We'll show you some gold tonight. Yeah, you can see the bands, and then when you look down, you can see the black sand. Then you look down the beach, and then you can see all the rocks and everything that are left behind. Lake Superior, it's got a wild temper during the storm, and it'll just tear the crap out of these beaches. Now here's where all the sand is coming from. This beach has all been eroded away, but you know, that material there is just stuck in the sand, and the waves during a storm will knock it all down and then start concentrating it into those bands that you see along the beach. Yeah, here's all this black sand. It's just crazy. No, we didn't turn the lights out. It's actually just black sand. Look at that stuff. It's just absolutely black, absolutely heavy. It's just crazy. Okay, you see that black sand there? And eventually it gets down. Let's dig down a little bit. There we go. We're finding some sand down there now. But look at all them layers. Isn't that something? It's amazing how nature will use the beach as a sluice box and concentrate all the black sand. Well, that's my new setup for keeping the engine out of the water and getting as much reach out in the water as I can, so these waves don't cavitate my foot valve. You can see the white line goes way out there, about 20 feet. And so far today, I haven't cavitated anything. upset my stomach. I'm hungry. Give you a look at the miner's moss, and up the side we've got a V-mat, and then everything from the sluice box is actually going through this punch plate. From the punch plate, we crawl up the river to where the water's coming off the sluice. And where it's coming off the sluice, it came from the high banker. And on the high banker, we actually put a 1/4-inch screen in there. So we're throwing all of our material into a 1/4-inch screen. Boy, I tell you what, this has been wonderful. I really wish you could have been here. Isn't this just amazing? We're getting ready for the sun to go down. Let me readjust the light. There we go. See that? We're going to have a beautiful sunset tonight. Being serenaded by the waves. Wait a minute, sunset? Holy cow, I've got to get all this equipment put up the hill and into the truck before dark. And you're not here to help me. I'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoy the movie.